I'm Christina Gorczynski. I'm the Executive Director of Impact Austin, and I'm here to welcome you to Impact Austin's Women's Leader event as we continue to fundraise to support Impact Austin's community partners that are represented here on this event today, to continue to build philanthropic champions in our members and beyond, and to celebrate women's philanthropy and high impact grant making. So thank you so much to everyone here for all of your contributions to Central Texas nonprofits, both big and small. So Impact Austin is a women's collective giving organization based in Central Texas. We welcome all women with a desire to give back and make an impact, whether you are new to Austin, have lived here for years, a beginner in philanthropy, or well-versed in collective giving. We meet you wherever you are in your journey and travel together to make a huge impact. So what is collective giving? Collective giving is a form of shared giving and meaningful social networking. Impact Austin members pool individual charitable contributions and then decide collectively how to award strategic high impact grants. More members means more dollars invested into our community partners and into our broader community. For background, the seed for Impact Austin was planted in January of 2003 when our founder, Rebecca Powers, read an article in People magazine about a group of women in Cincinnati who each pooled $1,000 and together gave a $124,000 grant to a dental clinic that provided services for folks experiencing homelessness. So she was inspired, she shared the story with friends, which sparked an idea that is now developed into Impact Austin. And after 17 years, we are celebrating a total investment into the community of $7.4 million. And that $7.4 million was collected in individual $1,000 contributions from Impact Austin members and went out in the form of 93 high impact grants to 68 organizations. And as much as collective giving is what brings folks to Impact Austin and will hopefully bring many of you today to Impact Austin, join our membership, joining Impact Austin is so much more than a membership. Along the way, you'll expand your knowledge, share your talents, and build your own personal and professional network. This year, you'll be able to get involved virtually, join a grant review committee, and find so many ways to plug in with peers who are equally generous. So the goal is for you to join Impact Austin to collaborate with other women and innovate new solutions to old problems. We're hoping that you build some meaningful connections and develop friendships and make a huge impact alongside smart, dynamic women who share a love for Central Texas. I think we've heard the African proverb that says, when we go alone, we go fast. When we go together, we go far. I encourage y'all to visit impactaustin.org to learn more about how to go the distance with us and make an impact. We're always using our collective resources for good and to stay informed and looking for better and new ways to support nonprofits who ultimately are the ones addressing big issues. And 2020 has presented some very big issues. We as an organization have pivoted our own programming and our own grant making to best support our community partners and working alongside them together in service with both current and previous grantees. So I encourage all of you, again, to visit impactaustin.org to learn more. As far as Impact Austin as an organization, our goal is to transform not just the community, but to transform ourselves as individuals and ourselves as philanthropists and collective givers. So I think one of the first ways is we are able to help our members expand their knowledge and community engagement. You'll be able to get involved in learning more about grant making fundamentals, reviewing grant applications, and then recommending grant finalists to the entire membership. It's some really exciting employee engagement, especially virtual engagement for companies that are looking to engage with fellow colleagues, with their employees, and it's a really great way too for friends to join together and then serve on grant review committees together or get involved in different aspects of the organization. So as far as Impact Austin supporting you, our goal is to expand your knowledge and to create a philanthropic journey that you'll want to join along. The other thing Impact Austin's able to provide is access to some of these incredible community leaders that are working together to have the biggest impact. So it's an opportunity for those of you who are interested in giving more to the community to get involved with Impact Austin. You're learning more about the community and more about organizations and what the greatest needs are. And so the other goal is to help inform your own personal giving. So your own personal philanthropy outside of just your membership to Impact Austin, but any other dollars that you're looking to support the community with and keep you best up to date on where it's most needed. The other, I think, as far as engagement goes right now, especially, is we have transformed all of our programming to be virtual. And right now, so many folks, employers, friends, our families are looking for ways to stay plugged into the community. And I would call this just an outpour of support from the community, especially since COVID. It's not just that we're quarantined and people have kind of a new appreciation of how to spend time online, I would say, and connecting online. It's also that people really want to help and be supportive right now. So join Impact Austin, and we're able to help provide you and guide you through your philanthropy, to plug you in with ways to give back while everyone is reaching out now saying, what can I do? What can I do during COVID? What can I do to help resolve so much of the racial inequity and gender inequity going on in society? So come and learn from us, come and learn with us. I think the other quickly is that as a volunteer organization, there are so many powerful ways to get involved in leadership development opportunities. So one is just through our virtual programming to learn more about philanthropy. The other are opportunities to serve on our board of directors, to serve in committee leadership roles. I can tell you that quite a few of our members speak with me personally and say how much they work in male-dominated fields, and that they've always wanted to work with women and work in committee and in collaboration with women. And so I think for a lot of women, especially those in male-dominated professional fields, or what have traditionally been male-dominated professional fields, it's an opportunity to not just have a seat at the table, but have a leadership position in ways that women are supporting each other and creating spaces for collaboration. The other quick thing Impact Austin wants to do is provide you with opportunities to plug in socially right now. So we're doing online, what we call zones events. Those are our socials. And I can tell you how many folks are participating now that previously may have not had time to drive all the way across town to go to a happy hour or go to a learning opportunity. We've got quite a few folks joining online. And I can say for me personally, it has really helped me feel more connected to the community to participate in virtual events like this one and also our social events. So that is what I think we are hoping to offer our members and some of our corporate partners. And there are so many ways that you can help support Impact Austin. And the first one, of course, is for those of you who are Impact Austin members on the phone, to go ahead and renew your membership today. So renew your commitment to Impact Austin. For new folks, it's join and then recruit others. The goal is that you'll share this information that you learned today with your colleagues, with your employers, with your friends. And I ask that you specifically reach out to women who you see are upcoming leaders, or women who you think could use a nudge in getting more involved in the community, to reach out. For those who are on too, I can quickly just share a link here in the chat of ways that you can help. And for folks on the phone, if you work for one of these amazing companies that provides corporate matching, and if you go into the link on the chat, and for folks who want to visit our website, if you go to impactaustin.org, there's a corporate matching drop down. That is where, if you work for a company, you're able to double your donation. So for folks who work in companies that provide matching, for the your normal $1,250 investment in Impact Austin and our community partners annually, you would be able to split that in half to $625. Submit that to your HR department or to your corporate matching program, and then they'll go ahead and pay your membership dues. I also encourage those of you who yourselves are employers right now to really think about underwriting memberships or supporting memberships for your female leaders and for upcoming female leaders in your organization. There's ways to do that by buying bulk and by investing in buying several memberships to underwrite folks, but also to consider for some of you to join yourself. So support your employees, but also first come on and get involved with us. I think the other way to consider getting involved for those of you who just heard $1,250 and were like, I haven't written a check that big in the community before. I can tell you probably if you sit down and do the math of all the giving you do over the year, if you are giving here and there across the community, if you're buying, raffle tickets or you're engaging in the community, you are probably giving $1,250 a year somehow spread out through the community. And one way to consider doing that is to break your Impact Austin $1,250 annual contribution into monthly payments. So you have a monthly payment program where you're able to join and get involved in participating in our grant making process immediately. I think just to finish up, I know that the philosophy of to whom much is given, much is required. And I can speak for myself that I feel a particular responsibility, especially right now, having been blessed with talents and resources and knowledge and time, and all of you to consider right now sharing your time online, whatever precious time you may be able to spare for the community, sharing your treasure. So that contribution to Impact Austin, your ties, meaning your connections, your professional connections, your personal connections, to also come and share your testimonials and your lived experience and all your social capital with Impact Austin.